Okay, hey CahscurlssFAM and welcome to another CahscurlssFAM video. You're here today with your girl Cash Curls in the Cash Curls corner. I just put these makeup clips on that I just got from Target. I went to Yale, just in case anyone was wondering. But today I'm gonna be doing my makeup. I have this honker on my face. There's just nothing I can do about it, but I wanted to do a holiday inspo makeup video for you guys, so we're gonna ignore sir. We're gonna get into it. I have a sugar cookie almond milk latte from Starbucks, but I get an extra shot of espresso in mine to be extra awake. We're gonna ignore the mess behind me. Let's keep it real. There's a bunch of Christmas gifts going around in my room. There's a bunch of everything going around in my room. So yeah, we're gonna actually try out this today from Hero Force Shield Super Fuel Super Fuel Serum Stick as like a moisturizer, and I've never used this before. I'm using my Vanity Planet mirror, and I'm just gonna rub this into my skin. Again, never used it before, have very low expectations onto what is it gonna do for me, but I figured I would try it out. You know, my skin's already a hot mess, so I'm less nervous than like if I was having a good skin week, you know what I mean? Like it's already a mess. This looks super cool. Just patting that in, you know? Like I said, very unsure what that just did. And I'm feeling okay about it. Like it actually has like a minty, cool sensation to it, so that's cute. I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender and then I'll be right back. I will say this was really hydrating on the skin, and my skin does look pretty like glowy despite my little acne mishap over there, but yeah, I will say my skin feels nice and hydrated. So the first thing I've been keen to doing lately, using these pink spoolies I got on Amazon and just brushing my brows, again using my Vanity Planet handheld mirror. You guys, this mirror also does have a light. It's like their travel one, but I actually prefer doing my makeup without the light. I think the light kind of blocks your view a little bit, oddly enough. But like I only use the light if it's nighttime. During the day, I prefer this. So yeah, as you can see, I just literally brush on my brows. No product or anything yet, just brushing them out to get some shape, and that looks already 10 times better. And then I'm gonna go in with the Brow Freeze by Anastasia Beverly Hills. You guys know that is my jam when it comes to brows, so that's what I'm gonna use. And are you guys like excited? Like I cannot believe that Christmas is this week. And you guys, I apply this kind of like lamination style, so I use the back of the spoolie first to just like paint it onto my eyebrows, and then I will go in and do them. But yeah guys, are you guys like, I cannot believe Christmas is this week. Like time has just flown by. Can't believe we made it through. This is week 4 of Vlogmas, and that I actually stuck to it and gave you guys the videos that I said I would. I'm really proud of myself. It's definitely been a little challenging balancing like my work schedule with YouTube and just like real life as well. So I'm definitely proud of myself, and I don't have like any help as some YouTubers do, like an editor or anything like that. So yeah, like really just proud of myself. And I really did enjoy making like this much content for the holidays. Like I typically put out like, at least you guys know, the Mama Cash Curls shopping spree video, but I've never put out this much holiday content. And I'm thinking of doing something possibly similar around my birthday. You guys let me know if you'd be interested in like a birthday month long kind of 3 videos a week or something similar, maybe just 2. But yeah, my birthday's in February. Not really sure what February is gonna look like, to be honest, just because of everything going on things. But yeah, that is what I do. My brows are pretty much good to go now. I'm just gonna clean up the area, so I take a makeup remover wipe afterwards and just go into the areas that don't need to have the glue. So yeah, perfect. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this Color Fusions palette and my Morphe palette right here. It's like the warm pinky tones, and I think I'm gonna do like a red look. As you can see, there's like all these like red colors over there. So I think I'm gonna do something a little bold and crazy today. I don't know like what's inspiring me to be bold and crazy, but I just feel like the holidays is the perfect time to get away with something like that. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And I think I'm gonna start off with like this red right here. And I like guys, when I say I literally have zero idea what I'm doing, I literally have zero idea what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, but here we are. So this should be fun. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna literally, I was gonna use an eye primer, but I don't think I want to keep this look on all day. I think I just want to keep it on for obviously like the video, if I'm being honest. So I'm not gonna prime my eyes, but if you are gonna like do something like this, like a full day makeup look, I would suggest putting on eye primer. Like I just said, I'm doing this for the purpose of the video, so I'm not really worried about the longevity of the wear. The primer also helps with pigmentation, but I don't want it to be like too crazy since we're using crazy colors. Like as you can already see, that already looks pretty bold. I don't really like this makeup palette because it doesn't have a mirror, so I constantly have to go back to like my actual mirror, and that's kind of annoying. Something they should have thought of. I guess since this is a larger size palette, like typically I guess you wouldn't be like just using it. You'd probably have something to pair it with. But yeah, that's just like annoying to me to have to like go back and forth. Something to think about when you're purchasing palettes. Does it have a mirror? So yeah, so I wonder what you guys are doing for Christmas. Honestly, right now, in just like as an update, if you don't live in New York, or by New York, I should say, I don't live in New York either. Things are kind of crazy right now with everything going on, and so everyone is just being as cautious as possible leading up into the holiday. So I really am wishing everyone like a super safe, healthy, happy New Year and Christmas, or whatever holiday you're celebrating. Like it's a very stressful, I will say, this year, because it's almost like we made it through like the summer and everything, and like all these like solutions came about, right? And then like of course as soon as it's time for us all to like really gather, like the holiday season, things kind of go back to this like very unknown thing, and like it's just very stressful. And I just honestly, like, it breaks my heart for people who like really have family that are like all over the place and really can't get together because of everything going on. It's just really stressful and hard to know what the right thing to do is sometimes in this situation. So yeah, but I don't want to talk too much about that. Kind of just want to stay focused on like holiday in general. So you guys, this year I actually haven't, also like something that's weird is I watched a lot of like new Christmas Netflix movies, but I haven't watched a lot of like the old ones that I usually watch. Like I haven't seen Polar Express yet, and Christmas is this week. Like what? And I haven't seen Elf. I haven't, like, I've seen these things, but I haven't watched them this year. Elf, and I haven't watched like Home Alone. Like I haven't watched any of the classics this year. I've been very into like the new Netflix-y kind of. There was one, guys, a little controversial, but it was so good. If I remember, I'll add it here, guys, a picture of what it was. And the whole time I was watching it, I was just like, I would love for the guy like to want me. Like the whole time I was watching it, I was like, can he not want him so like he could want me? Like he was so cute. But yeah, I was drinking away my Starbucks, and so like as you can see, I like fanned out that red into like almost 2 shades, although I'm using the same color. I just guided it into like a wing and then like pushed it up and softened it out. And then we're gonna do like a red glitter in the inside now. So I'm gonna take a different brush because I want it to be like a little flatter, and I will take this red shimmer color. It has like a little bit of glam to it, and we're gonna add that into like the center. So I'm just kind of using it in to begin with, because I'm not 100% sure how that's going to transfer. And then I'm rubbing it onto the like very inside of my eyelid. And it's perfect that this is a flat brush. It just makes the process a lot easier than if I had like a very big fluffy brush. So like, see, you can see all that fallout. We're gonna clean that up after I get both eyes done, so don't worry about that. That's why I do my eyes before I do like any of my face makeup, because there's always gonna be some fallout, especially with like these shades from this palette. So just to protect myself from having to correct any of that and conceal any of that again later. Christmas, guys, what a time. And then we use this brush, which is designed for like the inner corners of your eye, and I'm using this Glowdient makeup palette right here. I am obsessed with this for highlight shades. They're all so gorgeous in here, but I'm going to use the lightest one and go into my inner corner and just drop some of that in there. Ooh. Just to like open up my inner eye. And you'll see in a second, I'm gonna remove the under eye fallout, and then that's gonna look a lot better, so please hold. Okay, so we clean up underneath my eyes now, and there's no like makeup there, so it looks much better. I'm just gonna apply some more of this serum stick under that area so that it can be wet, because you know we just removed everything when we put on the makeup remover, so we just want to have some moisture under the eyes. I'm gonna do lashes today, so I'm just going to get some lashes. I'm gonna use magnetic probably, so I'll be right back. So yeah, I've been really into like magnetic lashes, guys, because they're just like a lifesaver. So I use this magnetic lash glue. I mean, it's a liner for eyelids. Okay, lashes are on. That's what we like to say. And as you can see, like that part like really brightened up the eye. And then we have the red, so very festive, going like with my nails. Now we can get into skin. Guys, I have been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Foundation. I'm in the shade 10 Neutral. And what I do is I just literally apply it in like dots over my skin. And anywhere I have acne, like as you just saw where I had that problem pimple, I just apply a little bit extra to, you know, just get it together. And I'm gonna use my beauty blender to do the original kind of blend over my face. And like I said, and guys, something I want to know about this foundation is it's going to look crazy at first. Like, I will admit, it's first going to look like that's not her shade, but once it oxidizes, you guys are gonna see. But this actually sits so pretty into my skin, so just be patient. And so it gets a lot better, and then I do 2 layers just because I like my skin to be very flawless. And I don't pay much attention to like wherever I'm putting concealer. So as you can see, I just like roughly put under my eye. But where I give it the most attention is like my cheek area, my jawline, things like that. Where I'm not going to be applying, you know, like concealer to. And make sure to get like above your lip and everything. Your lips are going to look crazy for a little bit, but that's just like a part of doing makeup. And I have to say, that serum that I applied really prevented anything from sitting on crusty or powdery looking. Like all of this is blending really nicely. Like, I'm very impressed. So yeah. And I'm very light on the forehead. I don't apply too much, but I do make sure to go back into my hairline so that it looks pretty seamless and there's no like obvious lines. And then what I'll also do is my neck, so that it blends. Like if I'm wearing an outfit where my neck is gonna be out, I'll just blend that. And my ears, I've had some into my ears. just for like photographic purposes. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the face makeup. So usually I just use my Morphe palette for contouring and bronzer, but I don't know, today I just want to use my Soft Focus by Black Radiance instead. And I'm going to use this to contour as well as bronze my face. So as you can see, I'm just creating a really soft line to begin with. And I really love the way powder sits on this foundation. Like, it truly looks blended effortlessly. Like, I am such a fan. This powder has been great. It doesn't cake up too much. Like, I just can't say enough good things about, I mean, this foundation. I said this powder. This foundation, like, it has just been amazing to work with. I cannot say enough nice things about it. Like, actually. And I'm not even, you guys know, like, beforehand, I did not use foundation. So, and I like that it gives you like full coverage, but it doesn't feel really heavy on the face. Like, every time I'm wearing it, I'm never in a rush to like, oh my god, I just want to take this makeup off. That's never been the situation. It never feels super heavy on the skin, but it just looks like it's giving you that full coverage. So I really like that about it as well. I'm just gonna contour the side as well. Bring that upwards. And just like fan out the tops there. Get that area, get that area. And we're pretty much good. The shade Natural. It's very light, so you'll see it's gonna give me that very HD concealed look. But I don't use like a whole lot because of that. So hold on. Do I look ready for the holiday party? Like, imagine me showing up to your holiday party like this. Are you letting me in? And we're just gonna blend this out. I learned that if you tap the product, rather than try to move it on your face, just like tap it in, it actually gives you the softest, best use out of your concealer. Like, it's gonna give you the most pigmented look too, like if you do it without like moving it up your face and you're literally just tapping it into your skin. And if you're worried about it looking blended in the end, I'm going to show you and blend it out a little bit more. Yeah, so it's just like a matter of blending it all out. And I do put like a little bit on my chin, not like a whole lot, just a little bit. And then my forehead, very lightly. The forehead, I really concentrate more on using my powder concealer, so you'll see that in a second when I do like my powder highlight. I focus more with that. I don't really typically put a lot of the liquid on my forehead. So then I'm going to use the Fit Me as a setter for all of this in the shade 30, which is medium deep. And I just take a little bit onto my beauty blender and place it in the same area that I've just applied the liquid to. And we're gonna pat that in. And this kind of just like presses all of our concealer in. And as you can see, this side is a little more dewy, this side is more matte now. Prevent your face from getting like greasy or anything like that throughout the day. It's just gonna really keep everything in place in terms of your concealer. So I do go in anywhere I just added the liquid to and mattify my face and my forehead as well. Now, next step is I do go in with a little bit more bronzer to kind of go over anywhere I may have over just concealed or patted in anything. So that's the next step. So I'm just going back in with the same exact powder bronzer, this medium deep, and just put it here because I think I put a little too much bronzer in that area. So this is just gonna fan that out. But this is really it in terms of the face makeup. We are gonna of course add some blush, but I'm really happy so far with the look and I hope you guys are enjoying doing this little routine with me. Again, ignore my lips, they're gonna look ashy because they have foundation and powder on them, so just ignore them for now. Ooh, nails, face. I'm starting to feel festive. I should play some Christmas music. A little Michael Bublé in the background, perhaps. Let's do brows first, actually, and then we'll get to blush. Brows, I use 2 simple products. Additionally to the eyebrow art glue, my Anastasia pomade, and the brush. Okay, I just did brows, guys, and I'm going to show you a little trick. If you think your brows are just like slightly too dark, what you do, or if you sweat a lot and you don't want your brow product to come off, use some setting powder. I use the Flower by Beauty Bakery, and I just press some of that into my eyebrows, and as you can see, it just like makes the color of them look a lot more seamless with the rest of your makeup and a little less intense. Like, I love that trick. And also, if you sweat, it helps your brows like not dilute or anything like that throughout the day. It just keeps them set really nicely. So this magic. Okay, this is not a blush I typically use, so I'm really not sure what is possessing me to like use it today, but it's what we're gonna do because I already put it on my brush, so we're just gonna go with it. And that was a whole lot of fucking blush. Oh my god, that was a little much, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna like blow this out, fan this out, I don't know, we're gonna fix it. Just give me like 10 minutes. Oh, I did a nose contour. How did you let me skip that? But yeah, intense blush because it's Christmas, so you want to look like Frozen. So that's the blush that we're doing. A Berry Vava Voon. I'm into it. We're gonna contour my nose and then we'll be done. Okay, guys. So last but not least, lips. We're gonna use my Fenty gloss in the shade Fenty Glow. But yeah, I just love this gloss. It's not really pigmented, but it just gives you a really nice shine. So yeah, this is my makeup. Do you guys like it? I feel very holiday-y. Okay, guys, so now I'm gonna take the clips out of my hair. These were amazing to work with. By the way, if you're ever just like looking for some clips, and this is my hair right now. Obviously, I was just in the clips, so it needs to be reshaped a little, but this is such a cute like holiday makeup look. I am definitely obsessed and might actually redo this for actual Christmas. I just like the reds and the extra heavy like blush look, because you know you're going for that like winter rosy cheek. I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed doing your makeup with me. I don't really do these often, but it is something I like to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next CahscurlssFAM video. Thank you for joining so much for Vlogmas. This is the last week of Vlogmas videos, so I'll see you in the next. Bye, CahscurlssFAM.